DJ Sabo's sets are growing in popularity across the Bay Area and on social media.
Music is everything. It's something that I use to weave my community's fabric closer together. It is the entire range of human emotions. Joy, sadness. It is, to me, the great uniter.
Once he draws you in by listening to the music, he pulls you in even closer to listen to his message.
To them, Palestine is a dinner conversation. To me, it is my life.
DJ Sabo, whose real name is Zahir Sabo, was born in the U.S. in 1992 to parents who immigrated from Palestine. He moved back to Palestine when he was 6, then eventually returned to California as a teen. For the last 6 months, Sabo has watched in horror as the beloved home of his ancestors has been ripped apart in the fighting between Israel and Hamas.
Since October, I actually had to step it up because I had a narrative to tell that most people were not familiar with. And so I started using my platforms to talk about what it was like being queer in Palestine, what it was like to experience the queer community in Palestine, and what it is like to be somebody who has to fight not only for queer Palestinian rights, but also Palestinian recognition in general in the West.
He does that in part through his music. Sabo is self-taught. He learned to DJ by watching YouTube videos during the pandemic while living in Sacramento.
I always was the person who took over the playlist when I was at parties. And I always enjoyed it. My friends would tell me to don't bring anything, just bring the playlist.
Now he's bringing awareness to the fear, the starvation, the death gripping Gaza.
Being a Palestinian man in the Bay Area, I think there's a lot of survivor's guilt about not having to experience that anymore and having people who I know have to experience that still.
For Sabo, DJing allows him to mix two of his passions of organizing and education, a continuation of his work he does in his day job, working in HIV prevention for the state.
Because if you're walking into a room and having to educate somebody about the available options, you're not really getting the best care at that point.
It brings two of my life's elements together. DJing is community organizing. Working in HIV prevention is community survival and community health. And to me, those are common missions.
The missions for Zahir Sabo and DJ Sabo are similar, making his existence an act of resistance at a time when peace feels impossible to come by.
This is who I am. I'm doing this for all of the younger queer Palestinians who have never seen someone be happy and be queer and Palestinian.
Julian Glover, ABC 7 News.